tonight. I noticed years ago that the lights on top of the cell towers, there's a red light and a white light, and they're not always on at the same time, or necessarily one. In fact, I don't think I've ever seen them both on at the same time. But I've seen them be white, I've seen them be red, and I've seen them be flashing white or flashing red, and I've seen them flashing at different speeds even. Now, I don't have any clue what it indicates, but the very fact that the lights are on the top of the cell towers that sometimes are on, sometimes are off, sometimes flash, sometimes don't flash, it means something. I don't know if I got that last cell tower on camera as I was driving by and I saw that it was a steady red. But I noticed that when one of them's that way, it's usually they all are. Like it's indicating something to whoever would, I don't know the difference. My left signal is out. So, maybe making my turn here. I'm going to just leave this running and see if I can catch a few other cell towers on the way here. I don't know. There's some strange crap going on. The normies can't understand it. They would I don't understand them. How do the normies, the TV watchers and the voters, how do they not realize that our society is like grinding to a halt? The legs have been cut out from underneath it and it's in free fall with the ground rising up fast right at their face, and they still can't see it. Oh, if you just go to college or you just get out there and work hard and get a job and pay your taxes and then vote and everything will get better. That's what's going on. Now, there's no lights on the cell tower that's on the top of the power lines, which I just see right there. There's some cell towers right on top of the power lines, right over this neighborhood. I'm sure it's real good to live in these homes right here, right underneath the watchful eye of the cell tower next to the power lines. Yeah, that's a real good idea. We're gonna be healthy and have long lives, yay! Thanks to vaccines and doctors who are there to help us. We're smart, that's what's going on. Smart people know that you need to vote in order to have change in the world, and that you gotta pay your taxes and get to work on time. Then you can pay your bills and not be a leech on society like all these homeless people who'd rather live in the bushes and shoot heroin than go get a job. That's what's going on, you see. Because this younger generation's just a bunch of slackers who think that doing drugs and laying in the bushes all day is the thing to do. But I got news for you. That's no way to live, boy. You got to get yourself down to church and get yourself some religion and give 10% of your earnings to the church. And go to work and get your job and get your pay and pay your taxes. And remember, conspiracy theories are for wackos. No normal person thinks that they're being sprayed with poison. No normal person thinks 9/11 was an inside job. Only those crazy wackos that are on their way to the bushes to shoot heroin think that. Smart people know that you should just accept whatever happens in the world at all times and never question it. That's what's smart. Then we're happy, you see. Smart people are happier because they know that there's nothing that can be done about anything ever, and so you should never try. Just go do your job until you die. You know, if you can no longer function, well, then you got to go to Dr. So-and-so and jump through the hoops and get on your medicals and then take your pills and then show up at your funeral on time. For God's sakes, do something right in your life, man. Show up at your funeral on time like you're supposed to. The government is depending on you. There's important things that need to be done every day in airplanes slowly over our homes at low altitudes. There's one right there. he's doing some important work. You know, not an airplane leaves the ground that's not doing something specifically. People don't fly around in airplanes in circles over town at 1,200 feet all day and night, every day and night for no reason. There's important work to be done, slowly, over homes, in jetliners and small planes alike. We could never hope to understand the complexities of air traffic control. Let's just be glad that these heroes are doing their jobs, making sure these airplanes are flying slowly over our homes at low altitude all day and night, every day and night. You know, some people think they're so smart they can figure out all this conspiratorial secret nonsense that's going on, saying something the government's doing. This is the only good country that's ever existed in the history of the universe. America is number one, and we saved the world from Hitler, so nothing bad can happen here. See, that's a conspiracy theory by communists who hate America. They're trying to undermine our country from the inside out by convincing the young people, the slacker generation of young people who don't know how to do anything because they think it's cool and they're going to go live in the bushes and shoot heroin. They're convincing those people that communism's the way to go and America is the great Satan and all that stuff. When we know that we need these cell towers, we need faster phones, and we need to have these aerosols sprayed on top of our towns at all times in order to prevent man-made global climate change. See, we're battling the problem. You're the part of the problem or you're part of the solution. Now be sure to pay your taxes so that this spraying program can continue unabated. And you know that the cell phone towers are there for your benefit. It's so you can download things faster and communicate better and have a better life. I don't know why people can't just understand that the cell companies and the government are helping you. They're helping you. They're your only friends in the world anymore. You have to put all your faith and love into the government and the corporations that are trying to help you, and then you'll receive some benefits. Until then, you're just a slacker who's on your way to the bushes to shoot heroin, and that's the way it is. Let's never question it.